Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the TurnBuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. So, how y'all doing, y'all? So, let's just get into it. Raw was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. But I will say that it was a better show than last week. Like, they were, even though it was a tape show, but they had better use of how they used the 2 hours they have now instead of 3, which, not gonna lie, I'm not used to it yet. Like, I'm not used to the 2 hours yet. Alright, because what ended up happening for me, both last night and last week, is when the main event was going to start, like, so somebody came out, I got the same reaction both times. I was like, oh, well, that's right, it's 2 hours. Both times. When Rhea came out last night first, you know, I had that reaction. And the week before that, when whatever the main event was, when Gunther, when Sammy came out. I had that same reaction. Like, oh, well, it's 2 hours now. I forgot about that, you know? So, but but it was a better show. And then you had some surprises that you didn't know. Now, if I wanted to go look for this spoiler, what happened on Monday, I could have, but it didn't like, I didn't, and it didn't like pop out somewhere for me to go read it until the day of. But even then, I didn't know the stuff that happened with Jimmy and Jay happened until I watched the show, which was good. It was good for me. It was good for me because, you know, I was surprised it happened. Which meaning either they take this Monday or they take this Friday. Cause Jay was at SmackDown that Friday. He just didn't show him. You know, so they could have taken this Friday or they could have taken this last Monday. But still was a good surprise. Now, going into that now, I said this already, you know. Like I said that when Jimmy goes to ask for help from Jay. Right? Jay and Sammy, because that's coming next, right? Because what Jimmy's gonna try to do is go to Sammy first. Alright? That's exactly what's gonna happen. But Jay and Sammy should tell him no. Like, both of them. Both of them should tell him no. It shouldn't be easy for Jimmy to go to Jay or Sammy and ask for help, and they just say okay. Like, it shouldn't be that way. Right? Because, let's take Sammy out of this, right? What Jimmy said to Jay the last time they spoke, right, is Jimmy was hating on Jay. Okay? Jimmy didn't want Jay to succeed without him. Right? Right? And before that, Jimmy has cost Jay a couple times belts, world titles. At that. Right? Right? And he cost him his first opportunity at the IC title. Right? Right? So, at no point should Jay just be okay with, just say okay. What Jay said last night about Jimmy getting out his fucking face is accurate. You should, you got people being sad about it. Like, you just supposed to forget what Jimmy did. Right? Right? Yeah, that's it. That's his twin. That's his brother. You should forget him. Listen, I got a brother, right? Who's my best friend, right? Right? And I forgive him for a lot of stuff. But if we was in wrestling and he cost me 2 world title shots and an IC title shot just because he didn't want me to succeed without him, I can't forgive him right away. Like, I can't. I'm not saying I won't, right? But right away, nah. I can't even talk to him. I can't even talk to him right away. So Jay's doing right by not talking to Jay. Not talking to Jimmy right away, and telling him to get out of his face, right? But like I said before, it's gonna take. Jimmy's gonna have to go to Sammy first, okay? Jimmy's gonna have to go to Sammy first and go that route. Right, but even with Sammy, Sammy shouldn't just say yes. Sammy shouldn't just fall in line because Jimmy asked for his help. That shouldn't happen. Alright? That definitely shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen that way. Alright? Like Sammy just shouldn't say, yo, I'll help you. Alright? No. Sammy should say fuck him too. Okay? Because, again, Jimmy was the first one to land a kick on Sammy. To kick him out of the bloodline. Let's not forget that. Like, Jimmy's not innocent. Just because Jimmy won't help don't mean he should get it right away. Just because Jimmy fell in line with Roman, right, doesn't mean it, right? And I'm gonna say this now: when Roman go asking for help from Jay shouldn't say yes, right? Like, he shouldn't. That shouldn't be a thing, right? Jay should tell Jimmy. Jay should tell Roman, like he told Jimmy, get the fuck out my face. That's how it should go. Alright? Now, saying that, should Roman feel some type of way? Yeah, he should feel some type of way. Alright? Not more than Jay? No, but we'll see what happens Friday. Because Friday is live. Alright? So we'll see what happens Friday. Alright? And we'll go from there. But again, Jay and Sammy shouldn't just go back willingly and help the bloodline. Alright? Plus you gotta just let this fizzle out first. Let the story build first. And then you go from there. But let me talk about something else right quick. So the PWI for the women's came out recently, today, right? Now I'm gonna talk about something. I'm gonna give you the names of the top 10, right? So 1 is Toni Storm. It should be. 2 is Jordynne Grace. I would say it should be. 3 is Rhea Ripley. Now, if you're Mark, you're gonna say that Rhea Ripley should be 1, and I'm gonna call you a fool. All right, and I'm gonna call you a fucking Mark if you believe that. Okay. I don't know who 4 is. 5 is Stephanie from Stephanie who just debuted in NXT. Her. I don't know who 6 is. Bailey is 7th. Willow Nightingale is 8. Maria May is 9. And I don't know who 10 is. But so for the people who say that Rhea should be 1, don't watch wrestling. Like, you tell me Rhea Ripley's best match she had this year, right? So she had to do it for a year, for a whole year. So you tell me what match was so good that she deserved to be 1. Alright? Or tell me what feud, because we're not doing the Liv Morgan stuff right now. Right? And notice Liv Morgan's not on this list, the top 10. Right? So there's that. But you tell me in this year feud, what was her best match? Okay? On this year reign she had, her best match. Tell me. Alright? Because you probably don't see Becky. And that's it. Right? For a whole year, you can name me one match she had that was good. One feud that she had that was really, really good. Right? So no. She shouldn't have been 1. She shouldn't have. Alright, Jordynne Grace. I would say she should be 1. I would say that. Alright? She had matches. She made people look good in the ring. But her being number 2 is good. Toni Storm did great with her character. Did wonderful with her character. Was happy for Jordynne Grace. For Toni Storm. Like, Toni Storm touched something with a different character and went a different route and made that shit gold. Sometimes you watch AEW just for her. Right? And she had a great run. Even though we knew who she was gonna lose to eventually. Right? And then let's not forget, man. When Monet came, right? When Monet, which not in the top 10. Not in the top 10. So there's that. But Stephanie is, even though Monet was trying to take credit for the E signing her and stuff, but Stephanie's on here. Alright? I'm sure if I keep looking, like Monet will be on here eventually. Alright? but she's not in the top 10. You know who is? Willow Nightingale. Stephanie is. Right? Bailey is. No, I mean Becky is. Bailey is, right? So, there's that. Alright? Now, who I'm sorry. I gotta look when this took place because I gotta look when this took place because Bianca's not on this list of top 10. Now, has she fall off? Yeah, but that was kind of by design though, because it's not like she hasn't been doing anything. You know, like she's been in the tag team division. She's been grooming Jade. You know, so like she's been doing other stuff. She still became a Triple Crown winner when she won the tag team titles. You know, now but like she's not on this list, like top 10 list. But she's not. I'm probably, like I said, I gotta see the rest of the list, but she's not there. Like she's not top 10. So kind of fell off, but it was by design though. It wasn't like it was a bad thing that she wasn't in the top 10. Alright, she just hasn't been in the main event, like the main event picture this year, like she was last year. You know, so. But that should change eventually. Like, whenever her and Jay break up, right, and they stop feud, then Bianca should rise back up. Same thing with Jay. Like Jay Jay Cargill should rise up too. You know, it should. But we'll see. But I like this top 10. Even though I can't name some of the wrestlers and who they are, I like this top 10. I do. But I'm real happy for Jordynne Grace now. Listen, sometime this year, or the end of this year, she's gonna be in the E. She might be in the NXT for a little while, but she's gonna be in the E. All right, and the number 2 don't mean something even more than because of the fact that she's gonna be against people, different people, and still dominate. So just wait and see. So let's talk about Raw right quick. Some more Raw right quick. So when I thought about the Jay thing and him with the IC title, I thought he was gonna lose it to Braun Breaker. We finna find out next Monday, cause they fight. They having a match again. And it's a rematch. So this can go two ways here. Braun Breaker gets DQ and Jimmy comes out and save him, or Braun Breaker wins and then after the match he goes to attack Jay and Jimmy comes out for the save. It can work a lot of ways here. Alright? Both ways. One way it protects Braun from losing again, and the other way Braun gets the belt back. Okay, but in both ways, it's in the lead into protecting Braun. But again, last week I said that Braun was getting that belt back. This week, I don't know. Even though I keep saying Jimmy, even though Jay did a lot of stuff this week on the show to Braun Breaker, like he super kicked him a couple times, he spirited him He speared them. He got the better end of the situation. So, in wrestling terms, Braun should beat him next week. But I had to, like I said, last week I was more confident in Braun winning. This week, I'm not saying Braun for the lose. I'm just not more confident that he's gonna win. I smell a DQ coming. Like I smell a non-finish win coming. Like a non-finish match coming. A DQ or no contest. One of those are gonna happen. One of those are gonna happen. Because I can't see. Like again. What I'm saying is this though. I don't see Braun losing, but I don't see him winning either. All right. That's my take on that one. Man. I don't see Braun taking the pin. Just like there was the match is getting set up for Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins to fight, right? And Bronson Reed should win. He should win this first match. That doesn't mean that it has to be a one-off. No. But Bronson Reed should win against Seth the first time. Keep pushing that man. Keep pushing him until you can. But he needs to be pushed. Like Braun needs to be pushed. Not Braun. I mean, Bronson Reed needs to be pushed. Like pushed to not to the moon, but he needs a quality win, and Seth is that quality win. Now, it doesn't mean he got to win the feud, but he still win his match. Like he should. In my opinion, he should win that match. Okay. Because Bronson Reed has made the most of what he's been given. And he's a monster. I tell you the truth, I don't think he should have lost to Braun Strowman. You know? But that's just me. I don't think he should have lost to Braun Strowman. I don't care how he lost. Yeah, I mean, it still protects him how he lost, but still. I don't think he should have lost to Braun Strowman. Shouldn't have happened. We got the Viking Raiders, War Raiders, whatever you want to call them. We got them back, and we got their music. Now, is this a good thing? Yeah. Good to see both of them back. So both of them without injuries. So good to see both of them back. Like, it's not wrong with them being back. It's good to see them back. You know, and the tag team division gets strong because of that. And then the Motor City Machine Guns are coming next week. I mean, this Friday. I can't wait. That's my favorite tag team. My favorite tag team. I'm ready. I'm ready for them to show out. I'm ready for them to be tag team champions. Tell you the truth, but it takes some time. But they should be tag team champions. You know. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But this list kind of it's kind of trippy. It's kind of trippy because I wasn't expecting Tony to be one, but she should be one. She should be one. She should like Jordynne Grace should be she'll be in the top 5, top 3, and she is. So, you know, Jordynne Grace feels like she should be one, which that's cool. She said room for improvement, which is one. But good for Tony Storm though. Good for Tony Storm. I'm happy for her because she deserves. Because what I often say about that is, you know, not the whole run, but at the end of the run, they started putting, and they still do, like they started putting Monet in the main event stuff more than your fucking champ. I don't care how much money you spent on Monet, alright? You know, and I honestly don't care about the stop part either. But Tony Khan started putting Monet in the main event picture more than Tony Storm, and she was champ, right? So good for Tony Storm. Like, I'm happy for it. Now, like, again, Monet's gonna get in that picture eventually, like in the top 10 this year. Even though she shouldn't. She shouldn't. Like, she's gonna have bad matches. I mean, she's been having bad matches and everything. So, you know, I don't think she should be in the top 10. I don't. I'm not even being biased right now. Like, because y'all know how I feel about her, alright? But like she shouldn't be in the top. This top 10 she shouldn't be in. Alright? Now, next year, we'll see. I still don't think she should be in the top 10 because she ain't doing shit. You know? Just like I don't think Rhea Ripley should be 1. Like, I'm not a mark like that. Alright? When I seen it, good number. Good spot. Like, good spot for her. But anything higher than that shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. But that's just me. That's just me and how I feel about it. It is what it is. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We go on from that afterwards. But, like, that is what it is. Now, let me go into something about Randy Orton, the voice of reason lately. Like, I was talking to Ryan about this shit yesterday. You know, if this was back in the day, like when Orton was feuding with Kofi, and he called him stupid for messing up a munching, like Orton would have laid into Evans, the old young G, yeah, like Orton would have laid him into him with that bunch, but he didn't. He was there for him, you know. Told him it's gonna be okay. Which it's gonna be okay. He just messed up. Like he just messed up. Like, it happens. It happens sometimes. And he's young, and he's athletic. It just get the best of him. It just get like we knew what was supposed to happen, and it just didn't happen. You know. But if this was Orton back in the day, Orton probably would have tried to get Buddy fired. All right, because let's not forget, Orton got Mr. Kennedy fired, and he tried to stop the Miz push at one point too. Alright, back in the day. Alright, so you know, we talk about what's happening over there with Cody and Gunther. So I'm torn who I want to win this now. Since there's a belt on the line, not their belts, but a belt for bragging rights, which I'm cool with them doing the whole bragging rights stuff there, since they're not going to do it at Survivor Series. Alright, so like, I want Cody to win, but he's not going to win. Gunther's going to win. I mean, because Gunther should win. You know, because Cody's more established than Gunther is. Alright? And how do you make somebody more established? You make him win against other people. Like top tier people. Alright? So even when Gunther loses the heavyweight title, right, he still got that belt to fall back on at Saudi. Alright? That's what you want. Now, how Gunther wins, Kevin Owens is gonna cost Cody to win. That's what I think is gonna happen. Alright? And I think Kevin Owens is gonna fight I think Kevin Owens is gonna fight Orton first. Alright? Because they're saying that Kevin Owens and Orton are gonna fight at that Saturday main event. Alright? Which they're gonna build that as a pay-per-view. Because they don't have a pay-per-view that month. I forgot when that happens. But still, like, I think that's gonna cost. I think Orton's gonna cost. I think Orton is gonna cost Cody the match, and then Cody might cost Orton his match. Not Orton. Owens his match. Then we have a feud, right? But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch EFBC. Make sure y'all watch the new read. Love y'all. God bless. This is the High Gun, and I'm out.